Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, going back to the six-pack volume 3, we're going to watch the third movie on this disc, Psycho from Texas. It's Linnea Quigley's film debut. Let's check it out. Here we meet the actor John King III. He plays the title character, Wheeler.
I'll have a hamburger, hold the onions, a cup of coffee. What you doing tonight?
Whatever it is, it won't be with you.
We're suddenly treated to a flashback scene of a dead body and Wheeler wiping off a bloody knife. I guess he kills people.
This is Wheeler. I just got in.
Good, where are you?
This guy's gonna hire Wheeler for something.
I'll be there.
Oh, at Wheeler? There's a bonus in this for you. If you get back to Houston alone.
We'll find out soon enough. We're now treated to a flashback when Wheeler was a child. He was playing ball with his mom in the yard when this gentleman drove up with some pantyhose. There's our little boy Wheeler. She goes inside with the guy and leaves him outside. So what's the deal? Turns out Wheeler's mama is a whore.
About all my life.
So where's Wheeler from?
Where you from, son?
Well, I'm from Maine.
Maine? You sure don't talk like you're from Maine.
Main part of Texas.
That's pretty good, son.
I think they're in Arkansas.
There'll be 20.
Mr. Phillips and his daughter Connie
Oh, they'll all be here.
on the right.
Oh, I'm sure they will. It's not every day that I announce the engagement of my daughter. Especially to someone like Steve Foster.
Daddy's not totally pleased with Connie's choice.
Daddy still doesn't think Steve's good enough for me. Hell.
Hi there, Texas.
Connie and Daddy cross paths with Wheeler
Sure
again.
did. Nice town. Matter of fact, I really like it. I might stay a couple of days.
Oh, this is my daughter, Connie. I don't believe I got your name earlier.
Name's Wheeler. Pleased to meet you. Nope.
Wheeler meets up with Slick.
I'm Slick. Slick? You are? I mean, that's what they call me. I'm gonna be working with you. You know any of the details? Nope. It's gonna be easy.
They're gonna kidnap somebody. Ransom.
Pick up this here old man. Take him to a cabin I got in the woods. Hold him 2, maybe 3 days. Boss gonna take care of everything else. Each other today.
Guess who the kidnap victim is?
Explain to this.
Mr. Phillips.
It's just one of those odd jobs I mentioned, Mr. Phillips. Trying to make enough money so I can retire and go fishing every
He's
day.
a rich oil baron.
Now, if you'll be good enough to follow my car.
Now listen, Mr. Wheeler.
No. You listen, old man. And don't give me no hassle. I won't have to use this.
He even threatens Connie.
Better yet, I might go back and get that bitchy-looking daughter of yours. Hey, Slick, why didn't we get her instead of the old man? Ain't much to eat.
So they get Mr. Phillips up to this cabin.
There's some beer in the fridge.
Tie him up.
I could sure use a number. Got any? No, man. I've been kind of dry lately.
Wheeler makes Mr. Phillips give him a $100 check made out to cash. He's gonna go try to cash it, dummy, and then spend that money on weed for him and Slick.
Tie old money bags back up. And if he gives you any trouble, kill him.
Well, as Slick drifts off into Nappy Land, Mr. Phillips is busy getting his hands untied. And sure enough, he manages to escape. Slick finds out, chases him down, and a battle ensues with a big stick. Believe it or not, this chase lasts about a half hour in the film.
God damn.
Hello, this is Wheeler. We have the old man. Yeah, that's right. He's at the cabin. Yeah, man. You get what you pay for.
Here's Wheeler trying to cash the check.
Sir?
Ma'am, that's why Bill made the check out to cash. You see, we was fishing this morning and I lost my wallet.
Would you wait a moment, sir?
But please hurry.
Meanwhile, 3 boys found the car, notified the police. They also found Bill's crushed glasses. Meanwhile, Bill is still running from Slick. Meanwhile, the chase between Bill and Slick continues and continues.
Connie, I'm looking for Bill.
Wheeler goes to Bill's house.
He ain't here. You just come back later.
Oh, wait.
It's all right, Bertha. Go ahead to the store.
But
Go ahead, Bertha.
I was just discussing a party this morning with someone. A man sure could envy the lucky fellow that marries you. I bet he must really be looking forward to this party.
Well, no, not really. That is, well, he doesn't know about it yet. It's kind of a surprise.
A surprise.
It's not like it sounds. We've been wanting to get married. It's just that, well, you'd have to know us better to understand.
The old refinery.
Cop comes by to tell him that
Now, I figured that Bill could have stepped
Her
out
dad might be
and
missing.
accidentally dropped his glasses and then maybe stepped on them.
meanwhile the chase continues.
Where would Daddy be if his car was still there?
I don't know because I saw signs of another car being there.
Steve, it's you.
I believe it's her fiance Steve who's hired Wheeler.
Uh-huh.
Connie, what's wrong?
Yes. Yes, I understand. You mean... Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Steve? Yes, right away.
They want a lot of money for the ransom.
What's the matter? What did Steve say? What's wrong?
Ellen, he's been kidnapped. They called Steve. They want $200,000 or the...
Steve makes his true colors known and attacks Ellen, Connie's friend. And literally, after 27 minutes of film time, the chase between Bill and Slick finally comes to an end. Goodbye, Slick. Back at Bill and Connie's house, Bertha is singing in the kitchen. Unbeknownst to her, that friend that Wheeler attacked is in the closet. So Bill has gotten back to the police now, and he's safe. Steve comes in because they want to question him. And he knows what's up now. And he's on the loose.
Just don't want to dance.
That's Linnea Quigley. Very young. happened to being a barmaid in a bar where Wheeler is. And Wheeler gets another Mama flashback. Apparently Mama kicked him. She was not a very nice Mama. He forces Linnea Quigley to dance for him. Eventually, he's going to strip her of all of her clothes and pour beer on her while she dances. Meanwhile, the cops have Steve cornered in an ice house.
I said hold it!
Goodbye, Steve. So Wheeler's got his wine and his KFC, and he's driving off. Well, the cops are on to Wheeler now, and when they find Wheeler's car pulled over on the side of the road with a car trouble, that's how they handle you down in Arkansas, apparently. There's no prisoners taken. And that's the end of Wheeler. And the end of our film.
Mama! Mama! Please don't hurt me, Mama!
Alright. Let's talk about this movie, Psycho from Texas, which is available on this 6-pack Volume 3 from Code Red. And it's a movie that I actually still have on a pre-recorded VHS tape. It was on Paragon, that label, which had a lot of weird, rare, obscure stuff, but they were great tapes that they put out, great movies. This one I'd never seen before. I'd picked up the VHS somewhere along the line, just never watched it, and now I have it on DVD and I've watched it. And you know what? It's a pretty entertaining flick. It kind of falls into a term I learned yesterday called Hicksploitation, which is basically, Southern good old boys kind of movie. Some violence, some drama, whatever. Kind of along the lines of like Ruckus or what was that movie? Highballing in a Hot Corvette or something like that. And of course the movie Hot Wire, if you've ever seen that one. That kind of stuff. Texas Lightning. I mentioned in my preview in the very beginning that this was Linnea Quigley's first movie. Yes and no. It's her first movie listed on IMDb. However, the movie came out in 1975, and she has a full frontal nude scene in this movie. And she was 17 years old in 1975. Turns out, though, the movie got some scenes inserted into it in 1980, 5 years later. And that was Linnea Quigley's scene. It was a great scene. I couldn't really show it to you. It was when she was dancing in the bar when Wheeler was forcing her to do it. Eventually, he makes her strip completely naked, and he pours beer all over her while she dances. What a great schlocky scene that is. It doesn't get better than that. So, yeah, first listed on IMDb for Linnea Quigley, but it was actually like her third movie or something. She had done Fairy Tales and maybe something else in there, too. So anyway, we got a plot here with basically this guy Wheeler comes to town, and he's got to kidnap the local oil baron, and things just don't go right for him. And what's up with that cop at the end just shooting him? I guess they take no prisoners down in the South. They pull you over, they're going to shoot you 3 times with a shotgun. End of story. End of Wheeler. So, yeah. So anyway, again, I was very entertained by this film. It was a lot of fun. And it's just, it's not a great movie by any means, but it certainly does hold your interest. And some of the lines were just great. Yeah, I come from Maine, the Maine part of Texas. Great stuff there. So anyway, John King played Wheeler. He did a few other movies. In fact, a lot of the people in this movie did nothing else or like one other thing that you never heard of before. Even the director, I think, this was his only movie too. So I don't know who made this or where it came from, but it was kind of fun to watch. So anyway, filmed in Arkansas and Louisiana. It's a good time. Check it out. It's called Psycho from Texas. You can get it on this Code Red 6-pack Volume 3. Maybe it's streaming somewhere too, but let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll discuss it. Psycho from Texas. Watch it. Bye.